let's just jump straight into this tutorial. This one is a celebrity inspired makeup look, and it is Ashley Benson. If you guys don't know her, she's from Pretty Little Liars. She plays Hannah, and I am particularly inspired by this photo. She looks absolutely bomb. I love the lip, I love her slicked hair. I tried to get earrings that are closest to it. I also really love how her eyes have that purple, coppery, really smoked out underneath. So that's what we're doing. So I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial, and let's jump straight into it. I'm going to be using my Napoleon Pore Minimizer and Mattifier over my large and in charge pores as always. What is new? Well, it's 2016, that's what's new. I've been MIA for a couple of weeks because I have just been living my life. Oh. No, I've been working really hard over Christmas. I went down to Wagga to visit some family. Yeah, I've just been so busy with makeup, so I'm really sorry that I've neglected my channel a little bit, but I am back in the game and ready to kick off a fabulous year. I think 2016 is gonna be the best yet. Okay, so for her skin, looked really radiant but not like over the top highlighted. I'm going to use a radiant primer. This is the Napoleon Purtis Radiance Boosting Primer, and just get it on with the old fingers. I need to invest in another one of these. Don't you hate it when your expensive makeup products start to get to the bottom? You're like, do I need food this week, or do I need my Radiance Boosting Primer? This is a serious question. So for foundation, I have found an absolutely amazing kick-ass combination. It is the Chanel Matte Lumiere and the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. And I think the colors work really well as well because I don't have a fake tan on. So I just put some of this SPORTSGIRL Instant Body Shimmer Cream on because it gives me like the tiniest bit of color, and it just washes off so I don't have to be a stinky biatch. MAC Fix Plus and my Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and just start applying this awesome combo. Ooh, I might need a bit more color. So this foundation is definitely too light for me. I have Chanel in 30 and Giorgio Armani in 4.5. So I'm just gonna put some spray foundation over the top in like a look 4. Just to, I almost did this then. Ooh. Just to make me a bit more bronzed. I'm so dark in my under eyes, I wouldn't even need to put eyeshadow to look like Ashley Benson. So much purple going on, you know? That's what you call natural beauty. Don't even need eyeshadow. And I'm going to be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I think I'm going to leave my under eyes until I've done the majority of the eyeshadow. Okay, so spray foundation in a look 4, deep breath in, and just a constant spray all over the face. And I'm going to use the Camera Finish in look 4. This is the very old one. For bronzer, I'm going to use MAC Sweet as Cocoa. I hardly ever use this, so it's good to try new things. Ooh, Felicia. Wowza. That's why I never use this, because it is a little intense. And for the bronzer across the top of the head, I'm going to be using Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep Dark. Okay, so for her brows, they're not really defined and sharp. They're kind of like, they're like what I call the fluffy brow, because she actually has hair there, so it's really nice and full. So for that look, I'm going to be using a blunt pencil, and I'm not going to make it really sculpted and carved out. I'm just going to kind of do it like rough. And I'm using my Essence pencil in 04 Blonde because she's a lot more fair than what I am. But they're just a little bit too light for my hair color, so I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the darker shade from the Essence Brow Kit. I'm holding the brush right down the bottom and using a very light hand, so I don't have much control because I don't want it to look too precise. Okay, so the brows are done and now I'm going to move on to the eyes. I'm going to be contouring my socket with a very light taupe shade. This is the Napoleon color in Trench Coat. And now I'm going to go in with Napoleon Copper Topper and put this all over the mobile lid and blend it into the socket. Now we're going into all that Shiraz by Napoleon. It's a beautiful wine kind of color. Same brush, which is the Napoleon 16B. Doing the same thing, just laying it all over the mobile lid and blending it into the socket. The only thing about beauty blenders is that they stink. Like, I wash it, but they still smell like a wet towel, and that's when you know you're due for a new one. Good old Priceline was sold out though, unfortunately. And then going in with the Mercier Translucent Brightening Powder. So this next part is all about what brush you use. So I'm going in with the MAC 217 because you want something that's quite full and fluffy for blending. And I'm going in with the Trench Coat, which is the light taupe shade. And we're smoking under the eyes. And now we're going into Copper Topper, and each time you change your eyeshadow you're working closer and closer to the lash line. Now we're going to get a really thin brush, something like that, and we're going into the wine coloured eyeshadow, and now this goes as close as you can to the lash line. So I'm just going to take a black pencil eyeliner and I'm going to just roughly line bottom, but not like in the waterline, just on the edge where your lashes are. Or should I say where my lashes are. Smoky, look. And then I'm going to roughly do that to the top as well. And then with the brush that I used previously, the flat one, I'm gonna smudge it out. I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic as always, and then I'm going to put some individual lashes on. Okay, so under my eyes needs to be way more smoked out. So I'm going to pick up my MAC 217 and I'm going to go in with the Sweet as Cocoa bronzer that I used. Okay, so I think that's the eyes done. Moving on to the very last step, which is the lips. And then I'm going to mix these two colors together, MAC Morange or Morange and Napoleon Eros. I feel like these two are going to be the closest to what Ashley had. I feel like it's going to be mostly the MAC Morange or Morange. This is how I mix the colors. I just put like a little pile of each, and then I make like a third pile, joining them up, and then you can change up the portions. See, that's way too red. Oh no, that's pretty good. It looks different on camera to what it looks in person, so I suppose it needs to look right on camera. Yeah, it's so much more orange on camera. It looks red off camera. No one cares, Rachel. And now I'm just going to slightly overline my lips. Slightly. Okay, so I don't know if she has blush on. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, good question. Does she have blush on? I need a bit of an orangey bronzy color. I think I'm a bit too bright in this section. So, sorry, I'm looking at myself in the monitor, which is just above the camera. So if you feel like I'm looking up there, that's why. Oh, yes. MAC Blush in Sincere. You see, it's not like a blush color, but it's like a something color. It's got something going on. Perfect. Not me, the blush color. No. Just do the odd swooperoo under the eyes. I think I'm ready for some Snapchat selfies. If you're not following me already, it's Rachel Macintosh. Get on it. Anywho, that brings me to the end of this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys loved it. Please leave any makeup requests down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. I have Twitter, but I don't really use it, but I will link them all at the end of this video. Yeah, so I hope you loved it, and I'm sorry about all the babble. Let me know if you like to hear me babble or whether you want me to shut the up. Anywho, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.